I started with Boingo in April of 2014, and Mark Deshay, my boss, quickly kind of tapped me into the World Trade Center project right before we signed the contract. During the contract talk, Pete asked someone on the phone to basically guarantee 100% that the project would be done by August. So I said, yep, I'm 100% confident we'll be done by August, Pete.
We sat in negotiations for almost a year before we even were able to, put boots on the ground and start pulling cable and get the temporary system up and running. It took so long to get started, and once when we got started, it just kept going.
I would say that the main thing that you need to be able to complete and pull off a project this large is obviously cooperation from your team, number one, everybody being on the same page, and then cooperation from the landlord. In this case, it's the Port Authority.
I knew that it was going to be a huge challenge from a technical perspective. I knew that we would have a lot of restrictions put on us by the architect. The geometry of the building with the open spaces and the corridors and the train station is it's by far the most complicated venue I've ever worked on.
We had to work very closely with Westfield to identify where our antennas were going to be, where our splitter boards were going to be, to make sure we had access for that in the future. Ultimately, we did that, and it worked out great.
In the end, the World Trade Center Transportation Hub launched on time and on budget, and it's a great testament to Boingo.
When the original towers went down, I was actually still in college, like right across the river on that side in New Jersey. And I would not have imagined that I'd be involved at all with the new tower. To kind of have the inside scoop on things, being one of the first to ever be able to look at the new building blocks, as well as the museum that they have set up here. It was very moving.
So the most rewarding part for me is being involved in such an iconic project at such a tremendous building, and to be a part of everybody enjoying that building and being able to use their phone and fully enjoy that space is a really satisfying feeling professionally for me.
I'm proud to be a part of the Boingo team. Working on a project this large, it's a satisfying thing at the end of the day. There's no feeling like it. Just knowing you were part of the team that got one of the largest projects in the company accomplished.
It doesn't feel real. It was something that we had so long to go, and when I started on the project, there was still an 8-story hole in the ground. So to have it be completed and have all the construction done is just really amazing.
I think this sort of raised the bar a little bit, and I think as Boingo takes on more venues, I think we will go after larger venues knowing that we have the team to get it done.